Plea negotiations are underway for a Wisconsin judge accused of allegedly helping an immigrant evade federal agents. Discussions are ongoing in the case against Milwaukee County Judge Hannah Dugan, but her attorneys haven't shown a willingness to accept any offer. She faces charges of obstruction and concealing an individual to prevent arrest. Dugan's defense claims she did nothing wrong. She could face up to 6 years in prison if convicted. Her trial is set for December 15th.